This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh my god. Patreon. And I've seen almost no new pledge activity whatsoever this month. Now, this shocks me. Because the last 2 years, alright, the Halloween Horror Marathon has been very popular. I don't know what's going on and why people would not want to pledge and make the same amount of funding, by the way. It's not like I've raised the funding. It's literally the same amount of money I've been looking to raise on Patreon monthly since I started Patreon in February of 2015. It's never gone up. I don't understand why so many people have either lowered or withdrawn their pledges, and we're not. Right now, we're just over $200 under the goal. All right.
So number one, this is alarming for me because I want to do a Halloween marathon, but I got to stick to my guns, and if we don't hit the goal, I can't do it. You know, then what's the point of ever having goals? What's the point of ever trying to motivate anyone to pledge if I'm just going to do the events anyway? So I got to stick to my guns.
The other thing that's very alarming is that I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
At this point, if nothing changes, if more people don't pledge to Patreon, or if other people don't, for example, tip me during live streams, I'm going to have my bank account overdrawn. Someone's not going to, if multiple companies aren't going to get paid.
And I don't know what to do about it. I really don't. I need your help. Please pledge. I need your help.
This last week, I wanted to review Agents of Mayhem on Monday. I wanted to review Sonic Mania at some point during the week. And then I wanted to review Uncharted Lost Legacy when I finished it. I didn't have a chance to do that. Why? Because this week, ladies and gentlemen, sadly, yet again, I had to deal with malicious parties, somehow getting a hold of information of mine, somehow doxing me, trolling me. To make a long story short, there was a website that got hacked, apparently, and all of the passwords got dumped on the internet. Incidentally, I apparently had registered at this website at one point because before YouTube, way back when I used to play games on PC, so this had to be more than 10 years ago, I had to register for this website because the game was not working on my PC, and the only way you could get technical support was through the forums. So this website gets hacked, the password gets dumped. Guess what? Incidentally, this is a password that over the years, I've used for various different accounts before. Now, 2 years ago, I had a big security scare. I had a warning on one of my email accounts that it said someone else had possibly gotten control or logged in. So I changed all my passwords for all my pertinent, important stuff, like YouTube, Twitter, my emails, all the stuff that basically ties to like money and my bank and my business all those passwords have been changed. But there were some legacy things that are things that I don't think about. I mean, as simple as this, the utilities, right? When do I ever need to log into the website for utilities? It's on auto pay, just pays it every month. I get a statement in the mail, I check to make sure the utility's not sky high, and it just auto pays it, right? So I've never logged into the utility since I moved to Washington. That's one of the things that had this old legacy password attached to it that I never changed. Well, malicious parties got this legacy password from this site dump of information, this website that was hacked. They said, oh, there's an account on there that says Dark Side Phil, that must be Phil. And they went and literally tried this password on everything. The good news is, like I said, most of the stuff that counts that's important, like my bank account, you know, my YouTube and all that, none of that has the passwords. Long ago, they were changed, those passwords. The problem was, they got into other shit, and they were fucking with my modem. They were resetting my modem on me this week. They tried to, if you can believe it.
How malicious can you be? They tried to turn off my utilities, all right? They tried to turn off my electricity, my gas, my water. They tried to turn everything off on me. Now, luckily, those companies aren't stupid. And when they get a request for that stuff, number one, they won't do it right away. There's like a lead time of several days before they'll even consider doing it. And number two, they contacted me. And I went back to them and said, no, I did not do that. Here's what's the situation. Someone got a hold of these passwords, whatever. And I took care of it on the back end.
But, I shit you not, I spent probably this week alone over 5 hours on either on hold or on the line with various customer supports from my utility companies, from my internet company, from this and that, trying to make sure that these parties didn't get any of my, you know, important personal information, that they weren't shutting my shit off. It was a nightmare, all right? In addition to that, my phone numbers, one of which my phone number was already public, which is hilarious, but I guess people didn't know that. My phone numbers leaked when we're doxxed, and now they were prank calling me all fucking week. which of course was just an annoying. Who cares if they're prank calling? It's not a big deal, but still, it's annoying. So all this shit happened to me this past week, and here I am, basically just trying not to talk about it because I just want people to not really be bothered by it, and I just want to try to get my shit out. But every time it was timed, I was going to sit down and film a fucking review, I had to make more fucking phone calls, or something else happened in regards to this data leaked password, and it really was a huge hassle. And of course now, what they've done is they've gone out and they've used this data leak password
to go make fake accounts and shit. People are saying that I'm on gay porn sites, and I have an Amazon wish list of this ridiculous stuff. I've never had an Amazon wish list. Obviously, I've never been on a gay porn site. If they're doing it now because they have this password, so they think if they make an account under Darkside Phil with this password, it'll look like I was on all this stupid shit. That's stuff I could care less about. Who cares if people are impersonating me on other sites? I don't care. But for me, you're just trying to turn off my fucking utilities. Like, that's fucked up. Because then who knows if it might have taken a day or two to get them back on. So I'm going to sit here in the dark with no water, electricity, or gas or nothing in the dark at my house because of some fucking piece of shit, right?
It's messed up, man. The extent that these people go to fuck with me, you know? It's absolutely... It wasn't bad enough that I've been swatted, right? I've been doxxed. I've been DDoS attacked. By the way, I was DDoS attacked more this week. And my livelihood is literally every year has another dilemma because of these fucking people, either with false copyright strikes and the like. Like, I already got those this year. Well, that's not enough. Phil, you know, can barely keep his house. That's not enough. Let's keep at it. We gotta keep fucking at it, right? All for people, keep in mind, people I've never met, I've never spoken to personally, I never did anything against them.
They're just like that in the head. They're like that in the head.
Where they are so dedicated that they just have to hurt me. How fucked up is it, right? So that's why there were no reviews this week. Even though last week I promised you that I was going to try to have the return of reviews this week, that's why there were none. Because all the time that I would have used on them ended up getting sucked up by trying to clean up this fucking mess from this bullshit, okay?
The bottom line is right now, I really need your help. I need your help. So please, if you can, folks, pledge. Or if you're watching on live stream, please tip me. I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God, I wish I fucking was.